내려가겠구나.
So would you like to take a picture outside? Just record. We came here but without
spiking shoes.
여기서
We're unable to climb up Halla
많은
Mountain.
걸어가는 거예요. 쭉 거기.
여기가 entrance, that way.
Okay.
근데 저분들도 아이젠은 없는 것 같은데.
어디요? 자 배낭이 다 알아서 하십시오. 그럼 제가 여기서 모셔드릴게요.
So we got to the entrance of Halla Mountain, but we don't have the right equipment, so spiky shoes and all that stuff. So we're just gonna go down to another area where we can walk around the mountain and still see some of the views. So unfortunately, I wanted to try to climb up the mountain, but I'll see what I can do. So Halla Mountain is in the middle of Jeju Island, and it's an inactive volcano. People usually come to climb up the mountain. There are a few trails. It takes about 7 hours to go up and down the mountain, and as you go up it gets colder, even though Jeju Island does not go below 0 degrees even in winter time. So down the mountain it is 8 degrees, but as we were climbing up the temperature decreased. Right now it's 2 degrees Celsius. But we will go to another path, try another path, just to walk around the mountain and try to get some of the views of the mountain. So stay tuned. So we came, we couldn't conquer, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go to another area of the mountain and just try to walk around, look around, take pictures and all that stuff. So as we were at the bottom of the mountain, there was no snow, but as we climb up, you can tell that the temperature is obviously decreasing. So it's colder up here, and that's why the snow has not melted yet. I don't know if you can notice, there's a lot of, well, not smog, but it's getting cloudy type thing. So as we go up, the air is getting thinner and it's not as clear going down. So
이렇게 숲도 이렇게 볼 수 있고 걸어다니면서 볼 수 있고. 예, 1100 높이.
So Sang-dong Road is a street named after the first Korean that climbed Mount Everest on September 15, 1977. Since we can't climb the mountain, kids come here to toboggan, and unfortunately, it would have been nice, but it is what it is. So we're gonna leave this area and go elsewhere.
전에 이 바위가 떨어져가지고 사람이 다쳤었거든요. 그래서 통제 막았어요. 예. 참 볼만한 데인데 거기.
우리 숙소 근처에 주상절리 약간 보인다던데 거기는.
주상절리는
네.
그 아프리카 박물관 맞은편.
네, 거기 내려갔었죠.
그럼요. 거기는 관광 코스잖아요. 거기 그 근처는
거기보다 아까 용머리 그쪽이 더 좋다고 그러는 거잖아요.
예, 신비성은 이 문화재로 지정된 곳은 추상절입니다. 거기는 신비성 있는 곳이고, 거기는 짤막하고, 그리고 또 용머리는 바위 절경을 옆으로 이렇게 걸으면서 구경할 수 있는 곳이거든요. 바위 전체적으로 완전 볼만해요 거기가.
근데 못 갔다 오는
예.
지금은 막.
한번 제가 이렇게 알아보긴 하겠습니다.
네, 네.
막아 텄는지 모르겠어요 지금.
예.
초저까지는 막았거든요.
So some fun facts about Jeju Island. Jeju Island is 3 times larger than Seoul. A lot of visitors come here thinking that they can see the island in a day, but are sadly mistaken. Jeju Island is also known to have 3 major things. So a lot of wind, a lot of women, and a lot of rocks. But 3 things that you will not find on Jeju Island are thieves, beggars, and gates. Unlike places like Cuba, Cuba, they have a special or an area in which visitors can come and stay and vacation, and then they have the areas where the locals live. Jeju Island isn't like that. So the whole island is a vacation spot. So there's no specific area in which you can stay and see the view and hotel and then go into the city. You are in the city already when you're on Jeju Island. Also, there are no street foods or street vendors on the island. It is illegal because it's an area for vacationers. It's a popular honeymoon location, so they want to keep it as lovely as possible, and so certain things on the island you will not find as you find in Seoul. So there's a saying in Korea that if you have children, it's better to send them to Seoul for better education, and if you have horses, it's better to bring them on Jeju Island because it is a good place to breed horses and raise them. Jeju Island it's huge, but only 20% of the island is used because 80% you cannot grow crops on the soil, and that 80% is where in the center of the island, which is where Halla Mountain is. Because it was volcanic, the ground is not sufficient enough to grow crops. So everybody that lives on Jeju Island lives along the ocean, and yeah. So 80% is abandoned, 20% is used. Jeju Island is 3 times bigger than Seoul. Send your horses here to be raised. Send your children to Seoul to be educated. So we're now headed to a park because originally we had planned to invest 4 hours on Halla Mountain, but because of the conditions and because we weren't really prepared for the conditions, we've taken a detour on our plans. So what we were going to do tomorrow is what we're doing today. And so today we will be going to different sightseeing locations and trying to get done as much as possible today, because tomorrow we head up north to Jeju Island to see other things before flying back to Seoul. No, flying back to Busan. And then from Busan will be checking out other cities on our way back to Seoul. So we just arrived at the miniature park, and in here you can see miniature famous architecture or things built. So things like the Eiffel Tower and the Leaning Tower of Pisa, castles and stuff like that. So what?
너무 힘들어.
That's a couple outfit.
다시.
That's so cute. So like I said earlier, here a lot of people here in Korea, couples, they tend to wear something of the same. So a jacket, shoes, a hat, something, anything. So that's how you can usually tell here when two people are couples, and they like to show that off. Like it's very common here as well. Seoul Station. I didn't notice they're wearing the same shoes too. So same jacket, same shoes. Look.
아이고 힘들어. 겸등이 일로 와봐. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. London Bridge. And that stadium you see in Australia. I don't quite know the name, my bad. Oh. Look, my battery's about to die, so I have to cut.